one. One that you liked the best, or you think would help you the most.
It's every day I tell someone, laughter is the best medicine.
Great. What did you find on the internet? What's a benefit?
There's medical benefits.
Name one. We'll come back to Tom. Anthony, what do you have?
I like
And Anthony, BBC style. Let's do this, guys. Anthony,
Yes.
BBC style. Stand up, look at me, and say the benefit I found is.
The benefit I found is defense against respiratory infection, even reducing the frequency of cold by immunoglobulin and saliva. Sorry.
When I feel like I'm getting something, I do laughter therapy. I get less colds than I used to. Nicely done. Veronica, give me one that you found. Can you stand up and tell me the benefit I found is?
The benefit I found is laughter brings the focus away from anger, guilt, stress, and negative emotions, and in a more beneficial way than other more distress.
If you can stop feeling guilty, angry, or depressed just by doing a minute of laughing while you're heating up a cup of tea or coffee, how good is your day going to be? It's really good. And sometimes there's nothing funny. So you're not going to just laugh because something is funny. Sustained, deliberate laughter will put you in a good mood even when nothing's funny. It's a good thing to do. Derek, did you find any?
I found that laughter will relieve pain.
It will help reduce pain. Anybody has chronic pain? Laughter will help you feel less pain. It's not going to cure your pain, but it will help you feel less pain because it releases your body's own natural pain-fighting properties. Nice. Give it a shot. Durgy, what'd you find?
I found that the benefit of laughter gives you a positive frame of mind and helps you live longer.
There you go. Longer life.
Yeah.
My dad told a joke 3 times a day, every day of his life. My dad lived to the age of 88, which is old, not that old, but he lived 11 years longer than the doctors said he would. Yeah, they said he had about 6 months to live, 11 years before he died.
That's a big difference.
And he laughed every day and made other people laugh too. He had a will to live. Aaron?
The thing that I found most interesting about laughter is that it increases memory and learning. Humor during instruction in class leads to increased test scores.
There you go. That's why everybody does so well in our class, right, Kathleen?
That's right.
We're in comics. That's a really good thing. And laughing can make you remember better and learn better. My friend Skip Simons, who's one of our Sierra Foundation board members, taught me years ago. He's not just a friend, he's a mentor of mine. He said, Janet, people will remember what you teach if you make them laugh or if you scare the crap out of them. I prefer to try to make people laugh. But he said people will remember when they're laughing or when they're scared. Because when you're scared, you're paying close attention to what somebody's telling you. Or if you're laughing, it's just more likely to stay with you. Marcia, what'd you find?
What I found about laughter is that it increases vascular blood flow and oxygenation of the blood.
Nice. More oxygen in your blood, that just keeps you healthy. That helps all of your organs get what they need. Water and oxygen. More oxygen to the brain gives mental clarity, focus, less dizzy. They try to make elderly people laugh. The older people in nursing homes tend to sit kind of constricted, like your arms go down, like, you know, your spine starts to go, your posture starts to go. When you're sitting like this, your lungs are not taking in a lot of air, and then people get more dizzy spells. Well, when you laugh, you tend to go, and then you take in more oxygen. That's why they're always trying to do things that are laughter-inducing. Kathy, what'd you find?
Laughter boosts your immune system.
So you're less likely to get sick.
Like they say.
Nice. Tom, what did you find?
I went for the social benefit, because everybody else went out of it. It strengthens relationships, attracts others to us when we laugh, enhances teamwork, helps diffuse conflict, promotes group bonding.
I like that. I like that a lot. It's another really good reason to laugh with a group of people. If you can share a laugh with a stranger, you no longer feel like strangers. Yeah, it's a nice bond. Jill, what did you find?
Laughter is humor. Less than a half a second after exposure to something funny, the electrical waves move through the higher brain functions of the cerebral cortex.
Nice. That was very cerebral. I like that. I think laughing makes you smart. I think that's what Jill said. That's good. That's good. All right, did everybody say what they found? Tom, we're getting back to you.
Yeah, to me, it's always been an escapism. And I found that it helps diffuse conflict. And here at school, when there's tension or tests or people get a little bit edgy, try to, give them my way out.
Yeah, it definitively diffuses conflict. Absolutely. If somebody's quick to laugh, don't you like them a little better? If you meet somebody and they're quick to share a laugh or a joke, you feel more like, oh, I think I like this person. They're kind of easygoing. Vernon, what'd you get?
The page I pulled up is called the 10 Benefits of Laughing. It's got some really good stuff.
Just pick one thing.
Yeah, they're all great. I'll
Pick
try to
one.
pick one that fits me. Social benefits. Oh yeah, okay, here's one. Right up in Live Long. According to some recent research published in the Archives of General Psychiatry, elderly optimistic people, those who expect good things to happen rather than bad things, are less likely to die than pessimists. In fact, among 65 to 85-year-old study participants, those who are most optimistic were 55% less likely to die from all causes than the most pessimistic people. But what's more, after researchers adjusted the results for age, smoking status, alcohol consumption, physical activity, and other measures of health, optimists were 71% less likely to die than pessimists.
Isn't that amazing? And there are a lot of studies in cancer research that say if you have a good attitude and you laugh and you stay positive and you think you're going to make it, that your chances are increased.
Boosts
It's-
your immunity. So.
Yeah, it does. It's just, laughing is good medicine. It's a joke that it's good medicine, but I don't know anybody that ever went, oh, I was laughing yesterday and boy do I feel lousy because of it. I mean, really, like, if somebody tells you something that makes you laugh, you're never really upset that it made you laugh.
Yeah, that's funny what you just said. Like there's something wrong with that person.
Yeah.
And you laugh at them.
Yeah.
And you find that funny.
Right, because laughing just makes you feel good. My brother and I caught up today by phone when I was up in Boston 2 weeks ago now. I saw his daughter, and she had had her first boyfriend, just a nightmare of a guy she was going out with, from the family perspective. She ultimately saw that we were right, but, kids have to make up their own decisions. She has a boyfriend now. She's been dating about 8 months. My brother met him a couple months ago. Michael and I met him for the first time. So his big question, you saw Alexandra? Yeah. Well, I'm like, she looks great. He goes, yeah, what about her boyfriend? I said, I liked him. He goes, why did you like him? I said, he was quick to laugh and he made me laugh too. That was my immediate reason that I felt good about the kid, was that he could laugh at himself and he could make a joke. I'm like, this is a good thing. Alexandra, like in our family, humor is like a trait that everyone's kind of comfortable with. Her dad's funny. My dad was funny. Like, If she's dating a guy that makes her laugh, that makes me laugh right away, you're confident when you make a joke with someone.
It pretty much breaks the ice.
It breaks the ice.
Yeah.
And this kid laughed at his own expense. We went to a seafood restaurant with her, and I had like checked the menu to see before I picked a restaurant. I checked to make sure they had like other options in case he didn't like seafood. It was my niece's birthday, plus I hadn't seen her in a while, and it's her favorite, so I wanted to treat her to something nice, but I also wanted to make sure if he was not a seafood eater, there'd be, so there was plenty of options, not just one or two other things. But still, it was called a seafood place. So the waiter came over, he said, what kind of appetizer do you want? Mike said, we want calamari and we want these chicken wings too. And Michael said, somebody at the table doesn't eat seafood. And the waiter, literally, there's just four of us, the waiter goes, it's the guy with the long hair, isn't it? Which was the boyfriend. The kid started cracking up. He goes, how'd you know? And the guy just laughed. I mean, but he could laugh at a joke being made at him, which says you're comfortable. It's a good thing when you can joke back and forth.
Yeah, you can have it yourself, you can laugh at the world.
Exactly. Exactly. You only laugh at other people. And the beauty of laughter yoga is that you laugh when nothing's funny.
Yeah,
You laugh
they have
deliberately.
people in there, they say, they say if you laugh for no reason, you can laugh on credit instead.
You can laugh when what? When creditors call you?
No, you just laugh.
Yeah.
That's what they say. I just pulled it up.
Laugh just for fun.
I said, even if there's nothing to laugh about, laugh on credit.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's right. No, Angela just brought up a good point. If you're somewhere where you can't laugh, like you're sitting in church and something strikes you funny, you're trying hard not to start laughing, it hurts your stomach, right? Like you're trying, like a little kid is like trying their best to do something and they're really making a mistake, but you like want to encourage them, you sit there and you try not to let them. Probably because laughing is so good for you, it hurts to hold it in. Yeah, that's cool.
They touched on that too. They said,
Print that one out, that's
they
good.
said, it doesn't cause a sense of laugh, but it's highly contagious. Oh yeah. Warnings, a small stomach ache can result. Don't force your laugh. Laughing invokes feelings of happiness instead of being all gloomy and frustrated because there's no perceived solution. Laughing lifts us up out of our pure problems and block us on solid ground. We gain some, we win some. Don't forget to LOL.
Don't forget to laugh out loud. I like
Yeah, let
that.
me print this out.
Let's put that on the board. Don't forget to LOL. That is a really important thing. So homework, laugh. And I want you guys to work at it tonight, tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, Thursday morning. See how close to a solid minute you can get. It's hard. A solid minute is hard. It's like me on that machine across the street today, physical therapy. She's going, and then just lift your legs way over here. Like, who do you think I am? Like, she goes, you can do it. But I know if I keep working at it, I can. Just like we're going to work on laughter. I haven't been laughing enough. Every time we get to this part of the class, guess what happens to me? I do your homework with you because I'll remember it. I'll start laughing. I'll start being in a better mood. I'll start feeling better. I love this part of this class. People are like, why do you always teach BBC? What?
Nothing better than a gut laugh, a real.
Belly laugh.
And if you force it to start it, something will make you keep laughing. You'll think of something.
And you feel good after.
Yeah, where you have to run to the bathroom or tears come in your
I
eyes.
always laugh at myself before someone else.
Maybe the benefits of
And
that.
laugh at other people and then
I copied it to a Word document.
That's right.
But I can go back to it.
You got a friendship with Richard Pryor, James.
There you go.
That was
Listen
fun
to
about
those.
retirement.
Listen to those so you can laugh. All right, well now that we're all in a good laughing mood, I think table topics are going to be better than ever today. So, Anthony, we're going to start with you in the back.
And I scroll down.
What are the redeeming qualities, the good qualities of a person you don't like? Tell us the good qualities of someone you don't like. Now try not to pick anyone in this room that you don't like.
No, I like everybody here. Everybody.
Okay, so can you think of someone you don't like so well and come up with something good to say about them? It's a tough one.
It's tough, yeah, but everybody got something good.
Okay, so when you're ready, who's going to be our timer? Vernon, you want to time? Okay, tell them when to go.
You want me to tell you something good about...
You say, I've got redeeming qualities regarding, give us the first name of the person you don't like, and then for 1 minute, table topic style, your purpose is, these are the redeeming qualities about my friend Joe, who I really don't like that much. You know, Joe's a pretty nice guy to animals or whatever.
I like everybody, I really can't...
Hold on, you gotta go. You gotta state your purpose, state all the reasons, and restate your purpose at the end.
Okay.
Okay?
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Where is it? I'm stuck right now because you want me to...
Oh, you know what? You haven't been here a couple times. We're gonna have someone else go. We're gonna come back to you so you can get more familiar with table topics. Do you want to do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 minute. Yep. All right. Vernon, tell Angie when to go. She can. It's good if you do. No, go ahead. Stand up. It's
No, I'm
good.
saying that I like that.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The redeeming qualities of a person in my life that I really don't care too much about are strong personality. He makes.
Stop counting your own ums. Ignore them. I don't hear them. Kathy, can you count the ums?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
She's looking forward to
Just
that.
don't go like this in your face. Okay. You can do it.
The redeeming qualities of a friend that I know in my life, whom I don't really particularly care for, are the fact that he has a very strong personality and he makes people notice him. He also never bites his tongue.
Another thing
that I like about this person's personality is the fact that he seems to get along with everyone but me. I don't understand why our personalities clash. Maybe it's because I'm very soft-spoken and he's very outspoken.
and that's something I like.
And that's something that I like.
Good. You always need to get in your repeat of what you were talking about at the end. Nicely done. Good practice. You are making good progress. These are tough. That's a good one, and that's a tough quality. I mean, that's a tough assignment because you're thinking about saying something nice about somebody you don't like so well. But that was good. Vernon, do you want to go next? Do you want a different topic? Sometimes we can. If anybody wants to repeat this topic today, it's a good one. Okay, Vernon. Would you stop eating all junk food if you knew it would make you live 5 years longer? And why? Do you like junk food, Vernon?
Yes.
Okay, me too. Would you give up all junk food, sodas, chips, popcorn, pizza, if you could live 5 years longer? Go.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. The reason why I would give up junk food that would help me live 5 years longer is because at this time, due to my present physical condition, I need all the help I can get. Although I like junk food, I like chips, pretzels, special cakes, and tasty cakes especially. Man, I can remember back when in my life that was all I ate most of the time. You know, as you can see, my stature is slender for a man, but in all seriousness, folks, though, the primary reason why I live is because I want to live as long as possible. I don't want to abuse my body with anything. And giving up junk food meant that I would live, let's put it this way, guarantee me 5 more years, and I would definitely jump on board.
10
And
seconds.
that's the reason why I will stop eating junk food. Thank you.
Oh,
Nice.
right.
Nice, 2 seconds to spare. 3 not bad. Remember, when you hear yourself going or what do you say to get past it? Another thing.
Yeah, I know that.
Tom, you want to go next? Tom, what would you try if you had no fear?
What would I try if I had no fear?
Kathy, can you time?
Yes, okay, go.
To try something that, if I had no fear, I guess would be to become a soldier. Because they get shot at 24/7, and I think you'd be put in a lot of fear for a long time. I never found that much fear myself personally, because I was always able to understand the situation or the physical environment or a person. But the fear you can eliminate. All you gotta do is find and understand it. So there's not been much fear in my life. Getting on that subway sometimes is some fear. When I get home, I'm lucky I got there.
5 seconds.
Now I've got to ride the subway home again with the school kids. So that's a lot of fear.
Good. Good. How many
4.
All right, not bad. Remember, another thing I would try about the subway. You can do it. Good. Jill, you want to go next?
I guess.
Do you want to repeat any of those, or you want a new topic?
Let's see what the new topic.
If you could be a famous athlete for one game, who would you be and why?
Oh my goodness. I don't know
You know, that in sports?
What I like about famous athletes are they give in return. They give you their heart and their soul. I watch so much on television where they get into these special projects and work with kids and people that are in need. They will go and build their homes, repair them, like with Hurricane Sandy. The other day I was watching TV, this little boy had brain cancer. He was only 5 years old. They brought him on the football field and played a game with him. He ran with the ball and they were running after him, and that brought the greatest laughter to that little child. For a few minutes, he forgot about everything that was going on. And that steals my heart. They're not thinking of themselves. They know they can do it, but they want to bring some joy and happiness to the other people in the world.
10 seconds.
In conclusion, you should always think about somebody else, I feel, and that takes it off your mind, what you're going through, and if you get to help them, that brings you joy.
Good. As a famous athlete. Okay, you went you forgot at the end that you were a famous athlete,
Yeah.
but it was a nicely told story. Yeah, you want to try to stay focused on the topic, but you spoke very well off the top of your head. Okay, that's okay. Good. Tom, do you want one that we've had or a new one?
Let's try this.
You're gonna like this one.
Well, I hope so.
Kathleen will tell you when to go. Which is more important, intelligence or common sense?
Wow.
5.
To me, common sense is more important than having intelligence. Common sense get you through the streets. Having common sense get you through the world, and you can't be smart without having common sense. People with high IQs don't have any common sense. I'm done. I don't know.
That was good. Keep going. Another reason common sense is
Another reason common sense is good is I'm really unprepared for this. I can't speak right now.
Okay. You did good though. You got through about 45 seconds.
Yes.
That was really good. Yes, go ahead.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Do you mind if he goes next? No. He's got his hands up.
Right.
He looks eager to
She
participate.
I
Go
repeat
ahead.
the question I'm gonna ask.
Okay. Good. Good. No, that's good. Tom, well done. It's easy to have a hard time during table topics. I do too. So that was good. You got through 45 seconds. 2 thumbs
I
up.
repeat the question and I'll start.
Yep.
Same question.
Oh, you want the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Which is more important, intelligence or common sense?
Well, intelligence, not everyone could inherit that. Common sense is real good to know and good to have as an advantage because having common sense keep you open-minded towards from many things, many reasons. Liars, you know, you can figure them out. You know, having senses is very important, and they will get you through life. You know, intelligence, you gain along the line, but common sense is hard to come by.
10 seconds.
And
And that's why I think.
that's why I think that common sense is real important. Not intelligence.
Okay. Good. Well done. Well done. You want to state it, you want to give your reasons, you want to restate your purpose. That was good. And you picked up on that as you were listening. Nicely done. All right, let's go up to Kathy. You don't want to do This is a good one. This is a good one.
Redo the one that, athlete.
The athlete?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. If you could be a famous athlete for one game, who would you be and why?
My name is Candice, and I would like to be Serena Williams. I love to play tennis, and as I was a little girl, I always wanted to play tennis. My sisters and them would always play basketball, but I always wanted to play tennis, and that's why I would like to become an athlete.
That's why you'd like to be Serena
Serena Williams.
For
Play
one
tennis
match.
For one match.
And if I were in that
If
match,
I was in that match, I would play tennis.
What would your score be?
Huh?
What would your score be?
100.
You would be, okay. All right. That's good.
I did too. She did.
That's okay. You got nervous and it was short, but that was good. You were confident. You had a confident start and you knew what you were doing. That was good progress, Scott. Good progress.
45 seconds too.
How long?
Almost 45 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We're going to get our 45 seconders up to a minute. We're going to. Marsha, if you did not have to worry about money, what would you do with your life? Wow. That's a fun one.
5, 4, 3, 2, go.
If I did not have to worry about money, I would perhaps go out and do everything I ever wanted to do, which the main thing would be to move down south where I originated. I grew up in North Carolina until I was about 16, and I would have still been going down there frequently, but then my daddy died, and that sort of limited traveling because we didn't have a driver in the family until my mother started driving, and that was well after he had passed, maybe a few years later. And that was on the encouragement of a friend who told her that it was time for her to start driving and take the children around so that we could get places we needed to be.
So another thing
And
I would do.
another thing I would do would be to just give love to everybody I could give it to, and that's what I would do if I didn't have to worry about money.
Yay. Marcia, could I have my love in diamonds? Just wondering.
Sure, why
Just
not?
checking. Okay.
How many ums?
None.
Thank you.
None? All right. Well done. Okie dokie. That one's boring. I don't know the ones I don't like. All right. Do you want to be next, Aaron? Okay. Aaron, do you want any of the old ones or a new one?
Can I hear a new one?
Yes. Would you rather visit a big city or the countryside?
3, 2, 1, go.
I would like to visit a city. Actually, there's good points about both of them. If I had to choose just one, I think that would be the countryside because I live in a big city. When I was younger, I went to summer camp in the Poconos, and I liked the feeling of a small town. You can get to know people more, and there may not be as many things to do, but you can do things longer and get to know the people that are there. Also, another thing that I like about it is that you can breathe better because the air is clearer and there are more trees and plants and flowers.
And that's why I would rather
And
visit.
that's why I'd rather visit the country side instead of the city.
Good. Good job. Good job. How many ums? 4. Okay. It's all right. We're gonna get those ums down. I know we are.
Yeah,
Dirty. Do you want one that we've already had or a new one?
Let's try a new one.
Try a new one? Dirty. When you're feeling down, what do you do to make yourself feel better?
Hello, my name is Dirgy. When I'm feeling low, I like to swim. That relaxes me a lot. I like to go fishing. Fishing is a hobby of mine, and visit family. I really don't get to see my family very often. They're from out of town, so it's very relaxing for me every time I get to see them. So, yeah, that's how I relax.
And another thing?
And another thing is I like to walk.
You can laugh, right?
Thank you.
Good. Good. How long was that?
It's 45 seconds.
Okay, and again, you wanted to say, and those are the things I do to make myself feel better when I'm feeling down. Remember, for those of you who are finishing early, you can get almost to the end of your time just by slowly repeating your topic. Because remember the sandwich? The sandwich says what you're going to say, gives all the detail in the middle, and then repeats what you just said. So some of you are forgetting your last slice of bread. The sandwich. Good. Good. Derek, would you like an old one or a new one?
And old one.
An old one. Which one would you like?
The one that Catherine did.
The athlete?
Yes.
Okay. Derek, if you were a famous athlete for just one game, who would you be and why?
I would love to be LeBron James because I like the way he flies up and down the court and shoots the three-point shots. I also love the way he goes real high and jumps up and down. And I also like the way he just plays the game. And I think he's a very good player. I have one of his jerseys, of course. So that's one of the reasons why I would like to be LeBron James.
Excellent. How long was that? Okay, good. just a little longer. That was very well done though. I like it.
That was
And
good.
last today,
And real
we have Veronica. Do you want a new one or an old one?
New one.
You got it. You got it.
New one or an old one?
Right.
A new old.
New one? Veronica, this is an interesting one. If you were offered a seat on the next space shuttle, would you take it and why? Would you say yes or no to flying into outer space on the space shuttle and why?
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Start by if I were offered a seat on this space shuttle.
If I were offered a seat on the space shuttle, take it because I like it. It's very interesting to me. I always watch it on TV.
It would be interesting because
It would be interesting because it's a new one. I'm a different
and another thing, would be the view. 10 seconds. And those would be some of the reasons
And those would be some of the reasons
that you would.
that I would take the seat.
Excellent. Good job. Well done. Well done. It was a good question, wasn't it?
Somebody want to do one more.
I was going to bring down 3 o'clock. One thing I wanted to do another one.
Hold on, guys. We have a couple comments. Vernon first.
The one thing I want to say to you and everyone else that I found that it's a lot easier. It's a subject and topic that I exist in zeal for.
Of course. And that's why I don't really care.
Yeah.
Because,
The words really go on.
right. No, it's very true. And I'm joking when I say I don't care. I care, but not that much. You have to get comfortable talking about topics that don't interest you.
Yeah.
Because when you get a job, you know, sometimes it's going to be your job to always take people on the tour and tell them everything about a certain thing that you are so bored with. You know? Like, there will be parts of any job that you ever get that you're just not going to be that into, that you're going to have to do and say and be enthusiastic about. But it's definitely easier.
To roll out.
Yeah, it's far easier to talk about what we like. Any other comments on table topics?
I think I love it because, as far as I'm concerned, it's going to teach me how to talk when I'm feeling very uncomfortable about talking. And it's going to teach me to talk about it.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Because what you say and how you say it are both equally important. It really is. What are you laughing at?
She messed with me.
Because earlier Dergie was trying to say something regarding Aaron and he.
Trying.
And he kept saying, me and her, me and Aaron, me and
But I
her. And I'm
changed
like,
it and she kept on.
thank
But
you.
I did change
But you
it.
didn't
No,
say
you
what-
didn't. You refused to change it.
You didn't say the thing that she really wanted to say.
Thank
I
you.
say what she wanted.
Because it's proper English.
I understood
But
what
I have a
you wanted to
topic.
Proper grammar is
say.
important.
It didn't
Class,
bother
I have
me,
a
but it
topic
bothered her.
about career.
No, I know.
But I knew
Okay.
what she meant.
So
Thank
proper
you.
grammar is important.
Yeah.
Like a proper cup of coffee, like from a proper coffee pot. It's one of our tongue
And,
twisters,
Right.
and
right?
another thing,
copper.
I wanted to say,
Copper.
for you picking out new subjects or title, is good to hear something right off the top where you can, that you can respond to.
Yes.
You know, and you can learn how to respond in different ways, different situations.
Definitely.
It's
Definitely.
learn how to speak
Anthony,
less.
then Vernon, then Bray.
I think this is a good way to it'll practice like if you have an interview and then your introduction and then with a nice smile to the person that's hired and it will brush up on that. And, you know, and I think it is important to start at, the first impression is very important.
Definitely.
So I think it will actually, it will be a credit, you know, extra credit, like credential.
To have, yeah, it's how you make an impression. If you start with a table topic type introduction, like, you know, hi Janet, I'm really glad you called me in for this interview. I was excited when I received your call because the nature of the job that you're offering is exactly what I've been studying for. You know, I'm sure that you saw in my resume I like XYZ, but I think I'll be a really good fit for your company because I looked at the job description before I came here and I've got experience in it. It's what I've recently been trained to do, and I'm excited to tell you more about myself today. Like, that's a little opening, you know what I mean? That's the kind of statement that makes me get more engaged with you than the person that just comes in and I say, how are you? And you say, fine, how are you?
They have found it good to be able to talk about themselves. A lot of people aren't comfortable talking about themselves.
And that's why we do table topics, because it makes you learn to talk uncomfortably about a topic that got thrown at you. Because if you get good at table topics, you're going to be better at talking about yourself. Catherine, you had your hand up?
No,
I'm
no,
sorry,
I was
say
just
Bernie,
saying
please.
it just makes you stay on your toes and coming, because you're not prepared for what you want to say. So it's like coming off the top of your brain.
That's right. There's a movie out there where the guy said, sometimes I surprise myself. I can't remember. Hold on, Vernon's next, and then we're going to do break.
Well, see, she touched on what I wanted to say. You know, this exercise here, I put together something global.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of times, job doing, it's my own personal experience, being as I have a criminal record, it comes up, because I don't go out presenting it.
Right.
It comes up, I'm
You would
prepared,
have
I'm prepared to answer it and turn it around as a benefit. It's like, first thing I say, during that time, it was one of the most beneficial times of my life. And this is what I gained from it.
Good.
Not how it
Good.
hindered me, but what I
What you
gained
got
from
from
it.
it. Smart.
Yeah, and what I learned, and
Smart.
it put me where I'm at today.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, you got to take your negatives and turn them into a positive. It's a very fast, quick. Exactly. Anthony, real quick, then we're
Real
going to
quick.
break.
And it actually is good because with an audience, you feel intimidated, right? So with one-on-one, you feel less intimidated.
That's right.
Because, you know, like...
Right. It's way harder in this room.
It's harder to be a star, you know, in a show, in this front stage, you know, because you got thousands of people. But if it was a one-on-one, it would be a lot easier for your words to come out, you know, and it would just it'll brush it, you know, better.
I think so. All right, guys. Come back at 3:25.
4 o'clock, you said?